Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another review. It's Aquaffers here. Today was a pretty rough day. Had quite a few losses. Just overall pretty sloppy. Spy actually did have a nice sell-off. We gapped up and then sold off all day basically. Had some nice sell-offs here and kind of all the way throughout the day. Let's take a look at what happened with my trading today. Alright, so EQ, this is just a no trade any other day. You can see we're building up this wedge. We break out on volume, igniting the trade. And then, of course, we have a pullback. I was literally just microscoped into this one candle, and that's what I took my trading thesis on. Um, we are at a whole dollar level. However, when we base for this long and we just break out, the anticipation is we come up, pull back, hold that, and then push up higher. Didn't exactly go as high as I thought it would. However, it did just kind of continue off to the end of the day. So yeah, that's a complete no trade for me. As I mentioned, the thought process was just taking it off this one candle on increased selling volume. However, when we have this big of a base, we have support on the daily right there, and then also this high which coincides with that daily, and then the VWAP's not that far, and then we have the moving average. So there's quite a bit going against me here. That's an F trade for me. Deserved loss. The next one was GCI. This one was actually pretty good. We did have it slowly starting to ramp up, where you're starting to make trends a little bit more parabolic. And then we get this reversal at a daily level that I had marked off from here and here. So yeah, what I was looking for was a reversal. I was actually looking to take it right there, right at the level break. Oh, what did I do there? I was looking to take it right at this break. Was a little late and ended up catching it on the way down, kind of into the support level. Regardless, I'll take that most days. We do have that climactic, that indecision at a daily level. So for me, that's a B setup. So I took it and then stop out high of day. Like my risk management here, would easily would have got squeezed. A couple things I don't like is not sticking with it. I know I didn't have shares when we were kind of moving up here. I kind of stopped watching when we were here, but there was a couple of opportunities. As you can see, this kind of level, which coincides with the daily as well, also VWAP. So as we're coming in here, there's an opportunity to take it as it breaks down, tries back for VWAP on decreasing volume and rejects, and then also have a couple of topping tails here, which shows that we are in fact selling off. Um, Other than that, I'm happy with this trade. I'll take it, and I'm fine with that loss. Next is, oh, and I guess this was another level here which coincided with that daily. We kind of build this flag breakdown. That was another opportunity to go short for the rest of the day. Next was Neo. Neither of these trades are in my playbook. This one is actually I tried to go long swing. A couple guys in the chat room were talking about it, and I did like it. The daily is pulling back. We could see a squeeze for a couple days, up down up to 50. I did have a too tight of a stop loss. I was actually risking right here, which would have held. But still, we're coming out. We broke through this ascending triangle on increasing volume, which shows that buying is there. Low volume pullback, and then started to push back up again. I did see a lot of liquidity at 45.50, and that's exactly kind of where we got stuck. And didn't like how it was forming this high of day range, and then as we broke the support, I just got out. I can always reassess. I'm personally not comfortable on the long side, and it wasn't my setup anyway, so I just got out and stayed out. Um, Next, I tried to anticipate a top. The initial triangle didn't work, and we did have quite a bit of heavy selling, as I mentioned, around that 45.50 level. So if we go to a micro chart, we try to push and then got stuffed with quite a bit of liquidity up around here. So I thought I would give it a try, hopefully break this trend, stay under it, and then push to VWAP. Didn't get that. We did get the trend break a little later. This was actually a hotkey error. Not gonna lie, this is a hotkey error. My stop was 451, and then I had one above 450. Or sorry, 45.61. Those are the two liquidity levels. I had it for half and half. Accidentally stopped out here, which worked in my favor. But yeah, it came through here, and this is kind of what I was looking for. Push back up and reshort. Didn't like the setup overall, so I didn't add. Although I was thinking to add, I didn't feel comfortable here, and then just got stopped out at that 45.50 break. So as I mentioned, this is not my setup. This was anticipating, so neither is that in my setup. Didn't meet my criteria. OBLN, this is another poor one. So as I mentioned today, I was just kind of grasping. I don't know if I mentioned, I'm actually trying to take away all my playbook setups other than climactic reversal. Done some statistic research, and these climactics actually tend to work pretty good. My stats show that they're the most profitable, highest win rate, and the RR is not bad. So I am trying to to lower my trades just because I've been taking too many in my opinion. So I've been trying to stick with them, and I've noticed I am forcing pretty shitty trades. As you can see here, we do get a decent push. I mean, I wouldn't say it's too climactic, but we get a nice push, and then we get this topping tail. And then look at this. So I'm risking the top. Look at this. This is half R. If I was going full size, I would be going right here. But even that's 1R to VWAP, and we have this daily level here, so I'm not happy with my trades whatsoever. That's exactly what I get into here. We get this push, and then it comes back down. I initiate my short, just kind of consolidate, does nothing, and then stops me out above 2. And then, of course, that ends up being the top, and it sells off right back down to this next daily level that I had here. Or, sorry, previous day high. So right idea, possibly, potentially. I wouldn't have taken this just because I didn't have a setup for me. I like to see these push and stuff candles. So this should have been of a complete avoid. OXBR, this is actually my best trade of the day here. So if we take a look at a standalone trade, we come up and we have this level here, previous day, or previous after hours high, so I guess pre-marketish high. We're coming up here, and then we do get this climactic volume. If you take a look at compared to the previous day, we had this one candle, and then we got this huge indecision candle with climactic volume. I actually tried to short around here, and I guess buyers were just coming in, and I got ticked right at 2. So just that should show you that there's definitely strength in this name. And then I got stopped out. So I actually had quite a bit size just because I was risking above this daily level. Ended up getting 1R, didn't take it because I thought we're gonna flush. My risk or my profit target was 193 in front of VWAP. Stopped me out. We make this high once again, a little bit higher volume. I was looking to go short here, but I just didn't really feel comfortable. If this was a little bit of a smaller wick or smaller candle, and we wicked above it and then broke, then it would be a little bit more. But just the way that this kind of played out, I didn't really like it. And then we get the second one, but look at this volume. So this, we do get that push above, makes a little bit of a lower high here, and then it starts breaking down. So I have a little bit more validation here. However, we're still not that extended from VWAP. This isn't a great trade either. But I did like this validation. So then I got short, covered into this level here, and then this would have been a great place to add. We tried to push up, but just couldn't get above that level, above VWAP. So that'd be a great place to add. Instead, I cover into the moving average above that 2 level, and then cover into the next flush. So overall, turned out great. I would say this is probably a B setup, lower high, climactic volume and decision. It wasn't at a daily level, which I do like to see. And then, so yeah, I got all out there. And then we end up making a huge run all day. Was looking to short it again up in here when we did have this indecision candle. Had no more shares to short though. So yeah, missed out on this whole back move. But yeah, so that was my trade. What I really like about this is, taking my, using my stop. It was a hard stop right above here. As you can see, we're kind of forming ascending triangle or wedge or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that was my trading for the day. Obviously, a lot of things that I need to work on. The biggest one is stop taking subpar setups. You know, not taking poor RR trades. This one was just brutal. You know, it's less than 1 hour. That's unacceptable. And I got to follow my daily routine once again today. I did sleep in. It's been a little bit harder than usual to get up after this holiday, but I got to shake that off. You know, that's all on me. Poor routine leads to poor performance, and that's exactly what happened here. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. I'm gonna come prepared and ready to go. Cheers.